And this is why I love roleplaying, guys.
Y'all remember the description I read, right?
Yeah, something about there being two bamboo panels on either side.
The stone walls of the corridor are covered to resemble a stack of bamboo-like logs all along the walls of the corridor. The passage slopes down from a single door on the western leg, which is where you are, the lintel of which has been crafted to represent a stylized cavern entrance. The hallway leads to double doors of beaten bronze, which Sinclair can see. Or maybe he probably can't just yet. Work to resemble a forest of seaweed.
Is the air any better here, or?
No.
Can we tell how deep the seaweed goes?
I can't see it yet, so I mean.
What's March through? Are y'all?
No, the double doors at the end of the hall, which you guys haven't gotten close enough to see, they are carved. They're beaten bronze, but they're got like a carving to look like seaweed.
Oh, so it's not actual seaweed?
That's correct.
How does everyone feel? Is anyone overly hurt?
Oh, do we still have the temporary hit points, or did that go away? How long does that last?
That went away.
Okay. Glad I checked.
No one too much damage.
Lars is good. Yeah, good.
I don't think. Did anybody get hit?
Lars, if you don't fight, usually you don't get hit, so I understand you're okay.
Oof.
I did my part.
Just like if you don't, drive the boat, you don't run into the islands.
Never gonna live that down, huh?
No.
I got us here.
This isn't what we want it to be. I now have the worst STD you could imagine, and I didn't even get to do the S-part.
And we haven't really seen you drive a boat and not hit an island, so there's that.
Stick around long enough, you'll see. Lars do all kinds of incredible things, just like driving a boat. And when the island tries to get out of the way, I can adjust and make sure we get the island.
I'll drive the next boat from now on.
The man's a hero.
What's the... Sinclair, do you see... you see the indentions in the sides here?
Yeah, I see them.
Can I do... Well, I wonder what they are. Can I look at them and maybe try to see if there's any holes or traps or anything like that?
Roll perception.
Yeah, I was about to say when I moved up, I was gonna check the side of this wall too.
Okay.
Call me paranoid.
I have a bad habit of not interrupting, especially when it's role playing. So I just wait my turn.
Sinclair just wants to boldly go.
Yeah, I have that problem too.
From what you guys see, that looks like they are. You see a bunch of looks like rolled logs, one on top of each other, coming down, and they have an ending point, and then a gap, and then another set of rolled logs is what that is. You don't really notice anything particular about the little gap.
Lincoln logs made out of bamboo.
Yeah, like pallet board walls.
Yeah, maybe they were actually miniature Lincoln logs, like regular sized Lincoln logs, but then somebody picked them up from a display and they line these walls with them.
That'd be a cool wall design. Good logs.
Better than a wall made out of Legos.
Yeah. Because the tops of Legos might be cool, so you can stick other Legos to them, but not like the side view of Legos.
What's this we're getting up to?
Another set of logs going up there.
Just boldly go.
This is quite a long tunnel.
Okay, hold up.
Ooh.
Let's see.
Cue the rolling boulder. A rolling ball. That's how large ancient tunnels work, right?
Oh yeah. Ceiling's gonna come down. Bolt will come down. Snakes jump out everywhere.
So,
Jumping over crocodile mouths.
Darren, Sinclair, and Zerish roll a perception check again.
I'm okay at perception. Not today.
So that's everybody. All right. As opposed to what you would expect, these logs are stacked on top of each other, like all of the others. But these are like on a, maybe on a hinge right here, and here, and they swing around inside the hall, and they smack Sinclair, Darren, and Zerish.
Ow.
Is there any save to that?
Smack him back.
There is no save. Basically your save was trying to see them with a perception check. Darren, you take 9 bludgeoning. Sinclair, you take 4.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
It seems like Darren took the brunt of your impact.
I'll take the 4 over the 9.
And Zerish takes 5. And these logs, stack of logs, are across the hallway, and they stay there blocking the hallway in between the halves of the party.
Okay, so we're cut off from them.
There is a 6-inch gap between the logs. Between the logs and the ceiling, so you can kind of yell over it or whatever.
Oh no, is everyone okay?
Well, we're fine.
That wasn't really nice. My back's sore now.
Sinclair, get on other side here. Let's try to open this up.
By what?
You-
By pulling?
The opposite direction of where it came. Stop standing on me.
I thought we were dancing. Are we dancing?
Okay, you
No,
get
that was
there.
me.
I'll come here. Okay, there we go. Hey, maybe some of you over there could give us a hand as well.
Is there room for us on the other side to kind of get our fingers in between the two halves and start pulling, Doc?
Yeah, you could help.
Lars, maybe you would be better at this than I. Maybe you should help them?
So, it looks like, so, let's see, who had the best perception here? Darren, you could tell that if you maybe wedge your dagger or something like that into here, there's like maybe a catch that you guys can push the logs back. It'll take a little bit, but you can do it.
Like reset it.
Yeah. Basically, when the doors swing open, there's like a little latch that holds them in place. If you release that, then you guys could use brute strength to push them back.
Hold on, I think I see a trip here in the wall. Maybe reset the traps. Get the. I tell you what, Sinclair. Let me show you where it says over here, and then you can do that side. I'll do this side.
Is anybody
pull out a hand axe?
proficient with thieves' tools?
No.
What's that?
No. Yeah, what's the tool?
Okay.
Any tool.
Just don't push them all the way back. We wouldn't want to reset that.
So, to try to finagle this latch, whoever's going to try, you're going to make a DC check of 15 at disadvantage without your thieves' tools, and you don't want to fail by 5 or more.
Okay. I mean, I have Smith's tools, but I don't know if that would help.
Just
Alright,
letting
I'll
you
do
know.
it.
We're rolling a sleight of hand. Is that what we're rolling?
No, a dexterity check.
I'm not very dexterous. Maybe someone who has more nimble fingers would be more. I'll try it myself, and I'll put my hand on my own chest, and I'll cast guidance. And
Here
Do I
in
still
data,
have
I just
that?
put my shield up.
I don't think you can guide yourself. You want to post the guidance up there?
says you touch one willing creature. I guess it all depends on how you feel about it.
Because it doesn't say other than yourself.
Yeah, it doesn't specify.
I like how you're touching yourself to give yourself guidance and motivation. It's nice.
You're gonna do so good.
Gond gives the guidance. Not that.
I'll go with it that you can do it on yourself. Why not?
Would I still have your guidance from trying to open the door?
It lasts for a minute.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. Especially if he casts it again, he's dropped his concentration that he had on one before. But yeah, go ahead and roll your dex check if you're doing that. Is anybody proficient in? Well, there's no proficiency to worry about, so it's just a dex check.
Yeah, you said at disadvantage, correct?
Yeah, because you don't have the tools.
Yeah, 7. Okay.
So you you think you got that latch pretty well pushed down, and you guys, through the combined effort of all of you, no thanks to Lars, who's kind of standing off to the side there, you push these logs back against the wall. Is that your guidance roll? Is that what that is? What was the one for? Oh, you don't have sound.
Yeah, that was the guidance. I'm sorry. Gotta switch it up. Yeah, I don't think it changes much.
Okay, so you push the logs back against the wall. You hear a click. You let go of the logs. They seem to be staying in place.
I'm about to ask, could I look at it and see to make sure that it's in place before I let them come through?
Yeah, roll perception. That looks like it's pretty well in place.
Yeah.
So I've got guns.
Can I roll perception to see what triggered it in the first place? If it's
Sure,
already-
go ahead. You are not really sure. You did hear a latch when you noticed that they stepped, or you heard like a click when they first started stepping in this area, and then as they did on down, it didn't stop. But it just, when the first person stepped here, didn't really do anything. The next person stepped here, it didn't really do anything. But when the third person stepped here, it definitely.
Do I have a gist of where it ended, like where I'm standing, or
What do you mean where it ended?
like you said it came down and swung and hit us? Like there must be a range. Do I have a gist of where it would have ended, or?
As you're walking by from here all the way to here, it would have hit whoever's in that area. So essentially,
10 feet.
it also pushed you guys down the hallway. Let's see, 5 feet further down the hallway. Now, Darren went back to Jimmy the thing.
Right.
So,
Vivace says to Sullivan and Lars, "Be careful. I'm fairly certain this is a pressure plate, but I'm not sure where exactly it is."
Should we go with single file so anyone triggers it? Won't we do that?
hearing him say that, Sarah just kind of puts her shield on her back, and I guess she's going to psych herself up or ready herself to help.
Is there a way to turn? Sorry to interrupt. Is there a way to turn your volume up a little bit, Sullivan? I got you. Your volume doubled, and it's not. It's still coming in pretty soft.
Yeah, I got him doubled too.
In Discord, if you click the user settings, you can go to voice and video, and then make sure your input volume is all the way up.
It's maximum, yes.
If you click in Windows 10, the bottom right, you see a little speaker icon.
Yeah.
You right-click that. And click on Open Sound Settings,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're going to scroll all the way to the bottom, and you'll see Sound Control Panel. Click there.
Yeah.
You get that?
So
Then you're going to
yeah.
click on Recording, and then on your mic, you're going to right-click that. click properties. And
Levels?
And then click on levels. And crank
Yeah.
that baby up.
That's max 2.
Wow.
How am I right now? Is it okay?
Sounds like it's a little bit better now. I can hear you all right.
Yeah, I can hear you clear.
Okay, I'll just leave it like this.
Yeah, there's definitely a notable difference now.
Okay.
So, Doc, what I was saying was, I wanted to put my shield on my back, and what I wanted to do was, if I see the track trigger, I wanted to see if I can, if I see somebody that doesn't look like they're about to make it or something, I want to see if I can jump in and turn my back against it, so my shield takes the brunt of it. If that makes any sense.
Well, it's going to be blunt force damage, and these things are big enough to knock you and the shield and everything else.
I understand. I just want to see if I can do that or not.
Well, and
Basically, you'll both take the damage.
in the mortal words of Matt Mercer, you can certainly try.
I love those words.
That's the words of wisdom right there. Oh, because theirs doesn't know that it hit both Darren and Sinclair. I just seen that it hit Darren, so
Yeah, it's Zerish as well.
yeah. That was from the one that directly hit her.
So Darren, when you pushed in that latch, you jammed your dagger or something in there to try to hold it in place, the latch there. So
Yeah. My hand axe.
okay. That's a big instrument to be jamming in the little latch hole there.
I mean, I could do that or a belaying pin. I just don't think a belaying pin would really fit.
What about an arrow?
What about a piton?
I got a crossbow bolt I can throw in there.
Yeah, that might work.
I can just see an axe.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You see Kiko, well, I'm going to try to jam my axe in that pea hole and see if I can jimmy the lock open. Okay.
It's got a pointy tip.
So
got a
what
flat part.
are you guys going to do? You got an open hallway now.
Is everyone okay? Does anyone need healing? If
My back hurts a little bit, but I think I'll be alright.
all right.
Yeah, I just scooted away from the doors.
Those in the front, if you maybe keep a better eye out for what's going on.
You have eyes. You were there.
Yeah, I'd like to jump over the area that I think might be the trigger. Is that? Yeah, you can jump, right?
You can
Yeah, up your
try to
strength
take a
modifier.
running broad jump.
Okay. So just back 15, 20 feet and jump like that. Do I need to make a roll or something? Or
Right into Darren's arms.
Open arms.
They catch you, come.
That beard just enveloping you as you jump it.
With a running start, you can jump 10 feet horizontally. So where do you want to start your jump at?
I was back here when I started the jump. Or when I started running, sorry.
But where do you want to start your jump?
right, jump right here and jump to the square next to Darren.
Okay.
Seems
Got
like
it.
a third her size.
Roll 20 needs to move their next page or whatever thing that is.
Yeah, that's how the turnover are still showing on
I'm
mine.
trying to click a gear, and I click this little show more bookmarks, and it opens up another page on me and closes every damn thing out. It really pisses me off. They need to put that, if I could, I would take that and just delete it altogether. It's just not doing me any good. I've never used it.
Roll 20, forever updating.
Sounds about right.
That's twice I've done that, so it's really starting to piss me off.
They're trying to provide the best experience possible.
Yeah, why? No, that's actually a Firefox is where that is. I need to. I wish there was a way to move that in Firefox. It's my own fault, I suppose.
I'm using Google Chrome.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've noticed. I mean, Google Chrome works well, but I think Firefox is just a little bit more reliable.
Fire- As a DM, Firefox is much nicer than Chrome.
It's personal preference. I just like Google Chrome because I've been using it so long and I know where everything is. So
It
Well,
depends
no,
on
yeah,
extensions and
yeah.
stuff you use. Yeah.
when you're a DM, it changes because you have to the things you're able to do.
gotcha. I've just always used Chrome on every computer I've had. So
I mean, I use both at work. I use Google Chrome because I trust it to save my passwords, and then I use Internet Explorer for like email pop-up and stuff.
I don't even touch Internet Explorer.
It's not bad now that it's Edge. It's because I mean Windows is powering it now instead of.
So, what are you guys going to do? Vivachi jumped, did a running broad jump there.
Yeah, seeing her light kind of go backwards, I took a step back to see if everybody else was gonna do the same thing.
Well, so does roughly the same thing, going with the running start and jumping over these tiles and next to Darren.
Jumps into your open arms.
Open beat.
Lars follows suit.
Catch me like one of your French girls.
I go to act like I'm going to catch Lars, and then I just step away.
Just so you know, when you tried to reset that pin there, it didn't securely reset it, and so if enough people went on there, it would have come loose again. But nobody.
I had a feeling 8 wouldn't do it.
Yeah, nobody had enough pressure on it to set it off again.
What are you talking about? Give yourself some more credit than that. We had all made it across safely, yes?
Looks like it.
So I'm going to apologize in advance about the fact that for some reason they decided to not worry about probably about a fourth or fifth of the tokens in this campaign are just a disc with a name of a monster, and it doesn't have a picture on it. So just so you know in advance.